Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Subjects podcast. I'm speaking very softly for reasons I'm not too sure of yet. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're back.
Just didn't want to speak loudly, huh?
Yeah. It's been a while. I'm feeling very, very meek, very unready to meet my astounding fans.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
Like, yeah. We've really been going at it hard, as you can see, keeping up with our word. I remember what I left off with last time. Yeah, I was like, we'll do it more.
What was it that you left off with last time?
It was like, yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad we're back. We'll be sure to do it more often and put a good effort into it.
And then we didn't.
And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm a senior in high school, and I kind of got
You got a lot of stuff to do.
I kind of got more pertinent shit to do. Not in a way that's like, why do this at all. I do find it fun and engaging. It's just hard to add a commitment.
I get that.
When we're all here for fun. You're at home watching for fun. I'm here at the mic for fun. Trying to get Sebastian to record one of these days, but he doesn't care because he's here for fun too. So it's not so bad.
Yeah, according to Evan, I just don't care at all.
Well, I mean, no, actually, you were the one to reach out about this episode, so.
Well, it's been a long time.
It has been, and I have nothing to say now. We're just on equal footing. I don't know why I'm talking about it this way. I don't mean to insinuate anything.
You're definitely talking about it in a pretty interesting way.
Yeah. I sound like resentful for no reason, and I'm not. Yeah, it's been a few months. I couldn't tell when we last recorded.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Christmas time is here, the holiday season full of cheer. And yeah, we are fresh out of school for winter break.
Just for a little while.
Oh yeah. We sure did earn it. Maybe I didn't. I remember these past 2 days of doing finals.
Finals were not that bad.
No, they could have been worse. Then again, I could have tried harder.
That's fair.
A little bit. Yeah, grades are they're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you... Yeah, go on.
No, you go ahead.
I don't know how you feel about, like, holiday season. But like winter time.
Ah.
Okay. Like winter and the holidays. Like,
I see.
I get a lot of holiday cheer, but, like, when I step outside of school... And I'm like, oh dear, by the time I get home, it'll be dark out. That shit can really drain my energy. But
I think that's one of the few things that I don't like about the winter, because it gets dark so soon.
Yep.
That's it though.
Gotta go live on the equator, Of all the reasons to go live somewhere warm.
Yay.
But, oh goodness. Yeah, the actual, like, holiday, the festivities and stuff, I feel pretty okay about this year. I've been able to do...
Yeah.
I've been able to do some good. Um, although it is the 22nd as of recording this, and there's like at least 3 gifts I want to buy for people off of Amazon that I haven't done yet. So those are going to be more New Year's gifts.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, not yeah. But I'm gonna get them inevitably. Here's
Yeah,
hoping.
I only got one person a gift.
Yeah, that's fair. But I managed to buy some things for the staff members of our high school. It was pretty nice.
Did you get Mr. His boat?
Yeah. So what I did was I got hang on. Okay. At the 6-minute mark, we get to bleep that name.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
No, that's fine. I get to look for bleep sound effects now. I got our English teacher some books because he lent me one and it got utterly destroyed, so I wasn't going to hand a damaged copy back. And then I got him a Walt Whitman book, the exact one they use in Breaking Bad, which is pretty cool, I find. But our student director, I remember thinking, because he always describes our high school experience as being on a ship, and he wants us to stay on the ship and such.
Yeah, that is his thing that he says.
Yep. And in the spirit of that, one day I was just like, why don't we get him a model ship? And I was there, sitting thinking about that, thinking, okay, I'm already getting gifts for a lot of other people, so to get him a model ship on my own that's not like $20, would probably be a little spendy. So
Yeah.
I got a little scrap of paper. I put together a gift drive to help other people sign up and contribute, and I started that on a whim, like during our first hour. And what's really great and what I really appreciate about our student body is how just cool everybody is. What a good sense of community it is, because I started that in like first hour, and like 3 hours later, before lunch had even come around or during lunch, we like completely paid off like $130 model ship, and it was really nice. And it showed up a few days ago. I brought it into school and spent some time assembling it with quote unquote instructions. And Sebastian, maybe this fits your definition of instructions, maybe it doesn't, but a the instructions were a piece of paper with an image of what the finished product looked like on the left and right side, which you could already fucking see on like the product page. So it wasn't even anything I had been missing up to that point. And
Wow.
I this made me think my definition of instructions has written steps, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe not written, but at least like a diagram.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. I
There should, be something there instead of just showing you the finished product.
Yeah, just do it, man.
Yeah, no, that's
Ve-
pretty much what it was saying to you, man.
Very, very passive aggressive instructions, if they count as instructions at all. But knowing I didn't do it completely perfectly, having every single tiny little strand tied down where it needed to be, I did a pretty damn good job getting it together, and other people helped a lot. Presented it to him. He really liked it. Got a picture of him with it. It was pretty fun. And then today, the day after, he spent a lot of time thinking about it because he was talking to me about it. He sent out an email to some of our seniors because I told him like the whole senior class pretty much pitched in, and I found it funny that he sent an email to them because like half of them don't even know what he's talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was very pleased, and he was finding a place for it, and he set it up in our main office up high so no one can get to it. And I just felt, yeah.
I gotta go look at that at some point then.
Yeah, I felt very honored. It was just like I'm in my senior year, and gonna make good memories, and I feel like that's definitely like part of my experience that I'll remember is that the school we go to was a good place where I felt motivated to, do those kind things for people and just create a good sense of community.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do without me, bro?
Bro, it's gonna be pretty lonely at school without you since you're graduating this year. So, it's gonna be pretty sad.
Yeah. You'll make it just fine, though.
I don't know, man. It's looking pretty scary out there.
Yeah. What are you afraid of? More freshmen?
The ones this year already kind of suck.
I'm not gonna say much because I try to be a good student leader.
I am friends with a few freshmen, but
Some of them, dude, just I'm not gonna say any names, obviously, but some of them are really fucking annoying.
Yeah, well,
there's one that is pretty sure that they befriended
you can just say a name and I'll bleep it out.
Okay. So this freshman thinks that they befriended Coda.
Yeah.
And well, she's not she doesn't necessarily like this freshman.
Yeah.
She just helps her with her homework.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Otherwise, she has no interest.
I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about.
It's that short fucking what do they go by?
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. But oh my god, they're constantly around her, and it's so annoying cuz you know me, I playfully hit my friends. It's just what I do. And they get so defensive over Coda.
That's really funny.
It's really weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Younger, like, not kids, but teenagers who are younger than us acting that way, because I was around somebody who tried to like be the voice of reason and stuff. It's just kind of cringeworthy. But yeah, the freshmen, I know I wasn't much like them, but that doesn't also mean I was entirely different. I definitely do remember being a bit more hyper. And yeah, probably just saying dumb shit.
Yeah.
Maybe not, like less often. I still say dumb shit quite a bit, but now it's like slightly less dumb shit that's a tiny bit wise.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, back then.
Back then we were interesting. We were interesting freshmen.
Oh yeah, I was about to I was like recalling memories of you in our freshman year, and whoo
Oh
boy.
God, I honestly that is like completely different person.
A little bit.
Now.
A little bit.
So it's just like it's pretty interesting to think about that.
Oh yeah, very interesting indeed. Um but yeah, we shouldn't judge them far too harshly.
Okay.
They'll
Okay.
okay. Maybe.
There will be a little bit of judgment, but I won't judge them too harshly.
Yep.
Yet.
I am interested in seeing how they will grow, and I won't really get to see that, and that's fine, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
I can tell you how they are next year.
Maybe.
That's probably gonna be about it.
Yeah, I could see that.
So.
But yeah, it's finally. I don't know what you're up to because you don't speak much. But no, I'm kidding. But it's been a busy time for me, and it's like finally winding down, and I have no big commitments over winter break, and I'm kind of glad because there are several people I want to hang out with, and I want to be able to have like time to plan that out.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, what's going on with me is I'm going to be going to my dad's.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much for most of break. I'll be coming back on like the 29th to the 30th or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll be at my dad's for most of break.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling.
That's pretty good. Well, hey.
Might even get to see our buddy boy, the third and dumbest stooge.
Oh my god. That'd be great.
Yeah, because he lives in he lives down by my dad. He's like 30 minutes away from my dad.
Yeah. God, I miss that dumbass right now.
I know, right? Genuinely,
Okay. Let's
just having him up here.
Let's not talk him up too much in case he listens to this.
Nah, I asked him if he watched any of these. He's like, I watched like the first one.
We definitely.
That's it though.
I think we got a little bit better. No, we didn't fucking get better. I just remember I edited that one that you were. I edited one joke into the episode that you played Death Stranding on, and I'm like, I was too fucking proud of it. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It would be a disaster having him on. That being said, he's always welcome.
I see. The thing is he'd do it. Like I could easily convince him to do it, but he doesn't have a fucking PC.
No.
And he's trying to get one by March. That's like his goal is to have one by March.
That's an okay goal.
And I'm like, good. You better have it, otherwise I will find you and I will brutally beat you. Not really.
Oh
no.
goodness.
Not really. He could demolish me if he wanted. Genuinely, that man has bulked up.
He does seem pretty bulky.
I did see him at one point for a little bit.
Mm.
Because I went to the Renfest and he went with.
Oh, that's nice. Did he have a good time?
Back. Yes, he did. He got to meet my dad.
Oh wow, I haven't even met your dad, and I
Well, it's because he doesn't come up here like
yeah
ever.
I also doubt I'll meet your dad for a while.
Yeah, no, you probably won't meet my dad for a while.
Maybe one day.
Not, you probably won't meet him until we're all graduated.
Yeah. Ah, dude. Yeah, you better fucking invite me to your graduation.
Oh, I will. I
Mhm.
will. I fully plan on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait, dude. I'm gonna chop off like all your hair.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Ugh.
what that is basically is my freshman year, I had long hair and I have long hair now.
Oh yeah.
And I remember thinking in my freshman year, this has been growing out for a while. How long do I want that to be a thing for? And I was like, well, I guess my senior year would be okay. So, from that was born, I guess it's not a tradition yet, but a plan that, like, towards the last day of school, this hair that I have, for the most part, grown out entirely over these 4 years will be cut off, severed, cleaved, if you will,
I won't.
by Sebastian
I'll
here.
probably leave you with enough to still have like hair that goes down to your neck, but yeah.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be.
want to. I don't want to. I don't want to take it all away because I feel like if I take it all away, you probably just look better with a longer hair. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna look fucking ugly for a bit, dude. I have thought ahead about this, and I'm like, okay, there's gonna be a period of time where you just don't look like how you're supposed to look. And
have you come to terms with that?
yeah, like what else am I supposed to do? Like at this point, even if I called it off, you'd fucking cut my hair anyway.
I would probably just come up behind you with a knife and just start chopping.
Yeah. So with that in mind, best to help control it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll just be a nice braid. Um, get it
I'll
chopped.
I'll give you an Anakin Skywalker haircut from episode 2
Ew. Ugh.
with
No.
the little braid. You don't want the little braid?
No, I don't want the rat tail. It's fucking disgusting. Anyone who ever grew that out as a child because of the prequels,
I feel bad for them.
I'm grossed out by you. Like I'm not letting you have that childhood innocence. I'm going after you for that. For real. Genuinely.
Yeah, I'm gonna bully you like that fucking child actor got bullied from episode 1.
Yeah.
He got really bullied too, and it was really sad.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but he's fucked up now. Like he's a damaged
Yeah, doesn't he like
person.
do drugs and shit?
Well, he did. I don't know if he's been
I-
able to
I-
keep up that lifestyle.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you think about the actor who played Jar Jar being like driven to near suicide.
Yeah, his character got hated on way too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean that I don't care about. Like you can hypothetically abuse a character however much you want. Are you justified? It's subjective, case by case thing. But have whatever opinion you want about a character.
Don't go after the actor.
Don't make it about him. And
I think the only time it's acceptable to hate on an actor is if their performance was genuinely terrible because they're not a great actor.
well,
Don't drive them to like don't send death threats or anything like that. That's just bad.
I don't know because I feel like maybe I feel like by way of how Jar Jar's character is written, you sort of achieve that level of badness that you're describing right now. Like, how could he play that character well? So I don't think that quite applies, but I do see where you're coming from.
Well, okay, Jar Jar, honestly, I sometimes feel like was intentionally made to be a bad character.
He was put in because George Lucas, his kids, were like, yes, Papa, we like the Jar Jar character. That's no, that is how his kids sound. And he was like, oh yeah, okay, kids, I'll put him in the new Star Wars movie. And yeah, then he did. You know, people
She really shouldn't have.
people like they go after Disney a bit, and oh my god, why? I don't know why I bothered saying that. Anyway, I don't. George Lucas is not always the best with Star Wars. Okay, like I don't think we need to like seek his approval for everything because he's had some bad ideas. Like there was this weird ass fucking TV show that they were gonna do. It would have been like Seinfeld in space. It was
What?
yeah, because it was gonna be like little miniature like skits in the Star Wars universe, and they
Oh my
described
gosh.
it as Seinfeld in space. And there is like footage from maybe not a pilot episode, but you can see it, and it's really weird. The characters designs are kind of wacky, and it's just
Yeah.
I mean,
See,
I guess I should applaud them for trying to do something creative with the franchise. But George Lucas has weird fucking ideas. Like the way George Lucas first conceived a sequel trilogy was very weird.
yeah, but it. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, it was sort of mythological almost.
Yeah.
Rather than the stories we're used to. Man.
Yeah. Oof.
Oofta. Yeah.
I'm still disappointed with episode 8 and 9.
Yeah.
I liked episode
knew-
7.
I-
I will admit I liked episode 7.
This is what I get for talking about Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, no, this is exactly what you get.
Yeah.
But I'll shut up about it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just it pains me. Not like your opinion, but just the fact that there's people out there who care so much. Like, ugh.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from.
That's like the vitriol after The Last Jedi, bullying an actor off of social media, which is different than choosing to deplatform someone. I'm not complaining about that, but when it happened in due to episode 8, I'm referring to Rose's actor. It had some pretty weird, like, racist undertones, and I'm not gonna call anyone who did it racist, but like everyone who did it racist, but it was a little odd. Yeah, going back to hating on actors for the character they played, the character that they didn't write, that they didn't have a hand in really making, aside from how they portrayed them. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
I just and like whenever I see like an SFM animation for Star Wars and shit, I know that like in every 100 comments it's like, oh my god, this shit's better than anything Disney's ever done with Star Wars. And you can think that if you want. I just wish I didn't have to hear it. I wish we didn't have to constantly compare what we're watching to the other shit that you really don't like.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun stuff though. I still enjoy Star Wars.
I will always enjoy Star Wars, even if I deem it to be bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember, like, it's one of those things that is just. I don't find myself, like, going out of my way to watch Star Wars stuff because. I guess I can't describe why, but it's sort of everywhere, and you kind of always have like secondhand Star Wars, you know, whether you're like engaging with it currently or not, if that makes sense.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're tired, aren't we? Fucking yawn compilation.
I'm exhausted from finals, to be honest.
A little bit, but we're chugging through. We're doing a good job. Watching some movies, you know. We've got Spider-Man to look forward to whenever we see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really. I've never watched either the Amazing Spider-Man or the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. So
You haven't watched it?
Jesus, no, I haven't.
I have all the movies, dude. I can lend you all of them.
I mean, it does sound a little important.
I think if you're gonna go see No Way Home, I just go with the presumption that you probably should watch the other movies.
Yeah. But
But I won't tell you what to do.
That's what I mean. Also, is I'm not that excited for it, and I believe the reason is because everyone is getting hyped about the other two Spider-Men showing up. Meanwhile, I haven't fucking seen any of the 5 of those movies to get invested into those characters. So, Spider-Man No Way Home, depending on however much they are in the movie, does not seem like it's for me.
Which is fair. I still think that you should go see it because it's going to be very important for future Marvel movies.
Yeah, but then what if I don't see it then it's like a whole thing of me not wanting to go see whatever movie is out next because I didn't see this one, and oh man, I wish there's
Well, okay, so Multiverse of Madness it already has a confirmed release date,
right,
which I think it's like May 5th or some shit.
something like that.
But I think it's really gonna tie a lot in with Spider-Man, most likely.
I mean, it seems that way, considering they're both branching into the multiverse. But there's just too much media.
That's fair.
Like today, I impressed myself. I was gonna watch the Matrix 4, and before I did that, I got home and I watched the third Matrix movie because I had never seen it, and I kind of wanted to understand the full like breadth of the story a little bit before I watched it, and I did, and I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't hate it. I just think that like the second 2 Matrix movies in the original trilogy, they've got writing in them that just doesn't make sense. Like things just kind of happen, and I don't really understand why. I think the Wachowskis, maybe they think I'm a bit smarter than I am, but like I'm gonna spoil this. And these movies are all like 20 years old, so it's on you. But like Agent Smith comes back in the second movie for no reason at all. And there's like, how are you back? And it's like, you showed me the way, Neo, and now I'm free. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so not much of a explanation, like much at all. And they kind of take that liberty a bit, it feels like.
Yeah.
And not to mention, I get it's hard. It's probably like it's impossible to define the genre the way the original Matrix did. Like the new movie didn't do that at all. But like it was just kind of disappointing, the use of CGI and stuff, and sort of the serialization of it in the original trilogy after the first movie. It's pretty bad. Like there's that in the second movie, the scene where all the Agent Smiths show up, it's just appallingly bad. And I guess I'm glad they sort of took a risk with the technology that was new at the time, but it just looks so rubbery and fake. But yeah, so those movies are somewhat impressive. I'd watch them every now and again, but the first one is still just like my absolute favorite. Like I've been watching it all the time because I just really appreciate the symbolism. And yeah, I watched the new one, and it was pretty good. I saw some mixed audience and critic reviews. And it was good. It was a bit meta. It was very, very meta. And Sebastian, whenever you watch it, I'll just let you know, it gets pretty heavy and like very self-referential in the first act, to the point that I found it kind of exhausting, but it does get better and turn into its own thing. It is
I hope so.
It's I'll just say that like it starts along, like continuing the story and going on it in its own direction. But for that first bit, it really is a big retreading of the first trilogy, because it's not like a spiritual reboot or anything or this or that. Like it is just straight up the Matrix 4, with a significant time gap and stuff. And with it being a little self-referential, and still containing some of that writing, where it sort of feels like things just happen because it's what the directors feel, not necessarily what they articulate well. That happened a little bit, but on the whole, I enjoyed it, and it did feel like new and interesting, which is what I was hoping for. I was hoping it would have been different, and I'm glad Lana Wachowski had the wisdom to make it different, even though they kind of hammer. They really bash that point in the beginning with how much they fucking talk about the Matrix. not even in the usual concept, like the usual way characters in the movies talk about the Matrix as like the system of control. But oh my goodness, you'll just have to see it. I really enjoyed it. If anything, it made me appreciate the original a little bit more, because it was like it's sort of it gathers together all the good stuff that the first trilogy did. Most of it was in the first movie, so yeah, I think it was all right, and I think you'll probably enjoy it. Whew. Yeah, but so I got that done today, and over the holiday break, I've made a vow to watch Arcane, because no one will shut the fuck up about Arcane. Or
I personally haven't said shit to you about it, but
okay. Well, here's your soapbox. Get up on it and tell me about Arcane.
I'm not gonna say much. It's definitely something that you can watch without caring for League of Legends at all.
The art style does look pretty good. I do really like it.
Very, very, very unique.
I guess I wasn't like, it's not like a lot of people are talking about it, but just people I didn't expect. It was I was like,
Huh.
You like people who have never told me anything I should watch before were like, "Have you checked out Arcane yet?" And I'm like, "No." So I'm gonna do that, and it doesn't seem like it's that long of a series. But also, my friend group has been talking about BoJack Horseman with like increasing intensity. So I think I might check out like maybe a season of that if I can manage it. And yeah, it's like they're always like, "Oh, it portrays these emotions so well." And I get like good emotional fulfillment out of movies. But like I don't feel like I set out to watch them to like have emotions discussed and examined. Okay, that's true except for Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, I do watch that to
Oh my god.
yeah. Um yeah. You can't blame me. Maybe you don't agree, but you can't blame me.
No.
No.
It's not that I don't agree. It's just, I just find it a little humorous, is all.
Yeah. It's inspiring shit though.
Oh, absolutely.
Really really impactful filmmaking.
Yeah.
Good job, Peter Jackson. Have fun making The Hobbit. You'll do great. Oh
Oh
man.
my gosh.
Too much media, I tell you. The studio wanted 3 movies, and they made an entire fucking movie out of 5 pages of the book. Ugh. Anyway, God damn, what was I talking about? You say something. You say something about something. What are we?
I can try to think of something to say about something.
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
what it
yeah,
would be.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
What are you gonna watch over break besides those 2 movies? I assume.
um, honestly, I'm not sure. I am probably gonna continue to watch Cowboy Bebop. I gotta continue to watch that.
Yeah. How's that? How's
So,
that been?
uh, it's pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty good. I enjoy it.
I didn't know you were watching it. What's it like? Cause I don't
Well,
have like a sense of it at all.
um, Okay, so if we're okay, so the anime, I like the anime more than I like the live action so far.
Yeah.
Um, the live action is still good, but the anime, the original is always better usually.
Mm.
Um, it's got like this space cowboy vibe to it. It's got some pretty unique uh atmosphere type stuff going on with it. The music is pretty good.
Mm.
I haven't gotten too far into the story yet,
Yeah.
so I can't comment much on that. But I don't know, it's got a really unique atmosphere compared to other things that I've watched. Definitely the first cowboy space thing
Mm-hmm.
besides the Outer Worlds, but that's a video game. So,
Yeah. Oh dear. The Cowboy Bebop Netflix show has been uh canceled.
mm. Oh, fuck.
I would feel bad if, like a fucking Hydra's head, that show got canceled, but Netflix already has 5 more for you to watch and continue watching and wait for season 2. Oh man, I'm tired. What happened to me? When did I stop liking watching new things? Where did that
I
Where
don't
did
know.
that go?
The same thing kind of happened to me. I
Hmm.
just it's weird.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'll be able to take it back, cause I listened to some different music on my Spotify last night, and you were like, but why are you using Spotify? Why aren't you listening to music on YouTube? And I very much appreciated that. Watched 2 new movies tonight. I could try for another one tomorrow. Who knows? There's a big wide world of cinema and media and books to experience. Do you consider books media?
I think in a sense they are.
Yeah, I'll call them media, sure.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I gotta read over the holidays too. Just constant bombarding from all senses of consume this thing, watch that, play that, go back to that one because you haven't done that one for a while. um, yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
like the Metal Gear Solid games are really calling me back. Mostly 2, because 2 just has the most fucking whacked out ending. It's really good.
Yeah.
Super timely description of the internet and internet culture. Um, yeah, a lot of it aged very well. And it's got some good bops to it. It was a 2001 game. It's nice. I don't know. I just really appreciate Japanese based media, although it is pretty much exclusively games when I say this now that I think about it. But they just create such good characters that have um a bit of grit to them, when the story beats hit, the characters back it up pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the Yakuza games, um, it's very wacky and zany, but towards the end of it, I'm fucking invested in it, and with Yakuza 0, the story was so engaging. Every time you play it, or the first 2 games I've played through, you start out in this Japanese city where there's plenty of shit to do, and like little side quests to finish for XP, and just to do it because the game gives you this fucking hamster on its wheel drive to to get everything done, every meaningless fucking mini game and whatever. But at one point the story just gets too fucking interesting for you to bother with, like, to go bowling and shit, and you just like play through the entire story because it's that good.
Yeah.
And then I have to like withdraw myself, like, okay, I beat this Yakuza game and I didn't 100% it, and that would take like 25 hours, so I'm just gonna move on because like I want to see where these characters go next. And then you start the process over again.
Yeah.
But the combat systems in like the third one I'm playing right now is like different. Like the first two are based on, it has like these 3 fighting styles where you like, just with the D-pad you like switch between them, so there's like different move sets and modes, and like it feels weighty. There's sort of good momentum to it. And the one I'm playing right now it just feels sluggish in comparison, and it like makes me not want to play through it because I immediately like panic Googled and checked like what Yakuza games have the 3 fighting styles, and it's like fucking none of them. None of them other than the 2 I already beat. So like it's like, oh, so from here on out, this thing that I'm already not liking as much as what I've already played just keeps on going. So either I'm gonna like, I have no idea. I hope I get back into it because the story was just fucking interesting as usual.
Good story, but hard to get into combat.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel I'm not gonna get into Yakuza lore. Actually, I don't care. I don't care enough about it to spend valuable airtime talking about that. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm getting a Nintendo Switch for Christmas.
Oh, are you? That's
Yes.
nice.
And my dad's getting it for me. I'm pretty excited. Finally get to play a Legend of Zelda game on my own without
Nice.
anyone helping me.
You can play Apex Legends at like 15 frames a second.
I'll pass on that.
Ah, come on. Just one little try.
I might try it and then just completely stop.
Yeah, wow. I was thinking about that today, like, Jesus Christ. Imagine how bad this game I'm playing right now is, not even would be, is on Switch. But
Yeah, that's not something I want to think about.
yeah. But, you know, people are working hard to make their game accessible to everybody. And by accessible to everybody, I mean they're paid to do it on a specific console whose corporation thrives off of a lack of accessibility. Anyway.
That's funny. It's so true. It's so true.
Yep. We love you, Nintendo. How's Super Mario All-Stars doing?
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
Like,
Oh.
yeah, Nintendo's released some good stuff, but they've also released some questionable things.
Like, it's not even that bad. The media they're able to make is good. It's sort of the same because it's like this family friendly Mario and Zelda stuff, and that's cool. But just their business practice. Like they could be like one of the leading industries right now in games, because like they hold the keys to like gaming's childhood, you know, with Zelda and Mario and shit. And this also feels like the 5th time I've trashed Nintendo on this show, but it's fine.
Honestly, I think it is like one of the many times you've trashed on them. Old Nintendo was great. I loved old Nintendo.
Old Nintendo was great because they're like what Microsoft is now. I'm sorry, Sony. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it in
Fuck
like
Sony.
a bad. Okay, well, if you said it, not me, that just makes it easier. But yeah, like they pioneered it a lot, and now they're kind of just okay, like appealing. I don't know. I wish they ran things. I wish they ran a tighter ship. I wish they
Yeah.
made games that appealed to multiple people. Like I'm sure it like began with the Wii, because the Wii like sold just insane margins, and Nintendo has been trying to cater to that like family demographic that made the Wii so successful ever since. But like, you know, gaming is a bit bigger than that. We're I can't. I somewhat unironically said that, and I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Oh man, my podcast, it's hard to get off the ground as a gamer, as a gaming podcaster. Oh god.
It definitely can be.
And then you roll with it too.
Oh, yeah.
Man. I don't know. I think gaming's pretty cool, and I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure people aren't too prejudiced towards gamers. I think we've come a long way.
People are starting to be more prejudiced against non-gamers than actual gamers.
That's really funny. I honestly would love that. I would. Okay, this isn't.
Let's rephrase that.
This isn't true, but in a hypothetical world where people make fun of people over shit, people like gatekeeping like 2/3 of society against the other third of non-gamers is really fucking funny.
It really is. I just love how it's changed. Gaming was once, something that was looked down upon.
Yeah.
And now it's not. Now it's like, if you don't do it, what are you doing with your life?
In its early days, it enjoyed a period of being no different from like bowling or shit, because the only way you go game is at an arcade. So it's like it's a bit more of a social instrument. And now we're kind of on the. I do admit we had our downtime, where gamers were the downtrodden and the poor and decrepit. But now we're swinging back up again. And sure, we got to take shit from Joe Rogan every now and then. I'm done. I'm not. Goodbye. I'm not.
Oh
I'm not. I'm not
God.
defending gamers from Joe Rogan.
Wow.
Yeah. But speaking of games, Halo Infinite is out, and it's pretty
Yes.
good.
It is out. It is very fun.
I'll say I'm impressed. The campaign is nice. I didn't get a lot of the shit, a lot of the flashbacks, involving Cortana because I don't remember Halo 4 and I'm not going to be playing Halo 5. But I think they pulled it off pretty well. Also, anybody watching who cares, just assume we're going to spoil this at any given moment.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know if you know all of the campaign.
I don't know. I don't know all of it, but I know a decent amount of it.
Do you know the ending and such?
No,
Yeah.
I have not. I've not seen anything of the ending, and I have not searched it up yet either.
Mhm. Yeah, I remember I wasn't like too incredibly picky about what I watched. I would watch clips with very little fear, but if it were like Halo Infinite final boss and ending scene, I'd avoid that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did manage to keep it pretty fresh for myself. And I liked it. The open world was interesting, kind of fun to roam through. Mostly it was just a driving simulator to get Marines with a bunch of fucking weapons to like roll up on a forward operating base and blow it to shit.
Yeah, but it's still fun.
No,
Like,
it is a
I
lot of fun. I just feel bad in retrospect that that's like pretty much the main thing I did.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Good. Good re-examining of the sandbox. Some people don't like it when games just make themselves into Far Cry. And I get that, but I also had an okay time just capturing outposts.
Yeah, I feel like there honestly should have been more to do in the game, but
And there might be. Maybe. I I don't care, and I'm not
they
waiting on
are
anything.
they are adding co-op in the next season.
Oh, it's that
Yeah,
early.
yeah, they're gonna have a whole you can play co-op campaign, and I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, that will be a lot of fun because Halo co-op is just so fucking good. It's so amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Really, how does it make you feel? Why do I like it?
I don't know. Why do you like it?
I I it's a really good journey to go on with somebody, no matter who. Like it's harrowing, and you can like strategize and have fun, and it can be like a super serious challenge, but also like, hey bro, check it out, and then you throw a sticky grenade on their back, and good shit like
They,
that.
oh yeah, that honestly sounds like a lot of fun.
Like I remember playing through the OG trilogy when I got the Master Chief Collection maybe like a year ago or something, and I really felt not nostalgia, but I felt the potential that makes it nostalgic for so many people.
Yeah,
So to have that like sort of like new like a new friendly relationship, but I'm not a super close friend. If that's how I'll describe my relationship with the games. It was nice to have Halo Infinite impress me like it did, and I'm not like super invested in the games. I'm more interested in them, but like if it would have been bad, I probably would have only been like a little let down. But it was good, so I get to enjoy it, and it seems a lot of other people think the campaign slaps.
Yeah, no, it made Master Chief seem human.
Yeah. And people have been like talking about it, how Halo 4 isn't so bad, and it was a bit of an honest attempt to humanize him. And it felt like it Infinite felt like a really good combination of like both Bungie and 343 style of Master Chief. Where with Bungie, you know, Chief is supposed to be a blank slate. He's supposed to, you know, just be the good guy with the gun. And
Yeah, more or less.
343 did humanize him a lot, and it like he felt very just very realized in Infinite. Like he's damaged. He's gone through a lot of shit. He's been watching his friends die for years, and it's kind of
Dude's like,
his fault a little bit.
dude's like in a fucking, he's what, in his 40s,
Mm.
and he's still a virgin. Rough.
Yep. It's quite the.
In Bungie's lore, like if we're going by Bungie's lore, his suit jerks him off.
I want to know what makes you think Bungie made that lore.
Because it's in a book that Bungie made.
God damn it. Dude, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna say like fuck the Halo books and just do that like from orbit if they're going that into detail. Like what other shit is waiting in those books that I don't know about?
I don't fucking know, man, but
Who wrote that? Who had the time to think like how am I gonna characterize Chief? Oh yeah.
it certainly they did it in an interesting way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did they now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I can't tell if I want to hear or not, but
Nah, you probably don't.
no. My audience, our audience, even less. And you know, if they do, you can have fun searching it up on your favorite search engine.
Right?
What's your favorite search engine, Sebastian?
Obviously Bing.
Yeah. That's good. Did Bing threaten you into saying that?
I cannot disclose my location.
Oh man. Yeah, Sebastian.
Did you hear that they're what was it? I think they're taking down Internet Explorer.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're supposedly taking it down in 2022.
Okay. See ya. I know I should care.
It was the best Chrome installer.
I know I should care. I know I should feel real bad, but it's more just like hearing an update on how someone in a nursing home is doing.
Honestly, I'm surprised that they didn't get rid of it sooner.
Yeah. Like that. I don't know.
But that's not important.
Nope. What's important is not Microsoft. Internet Explorer is getting put down, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Imagine, just think about how much things are going to change over the years that we're going to get to see and hopefully not have to participate in.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like I'm not going into the metaverse, Mark. You're not taking me. And like Mark Zuckerberg, I just fuck your rebranding. Meta isn't Meta. It's Facebook. Okay, you can't hide. You can't hide who you
Right?
are.
Fucking alien.
Yep. Data collecting. Uh, a second thing. Alien. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's weird.
Yeah. Maybe on his birthday we can have a Mark Zuckerberg special. Hang on, let's see when this is. I hope it didn't.
If we actually got something like that to happen, dude, no.
No, I don't mean have him on. I just mean like talk about him the entire time.
Okay. Okay.
No, yeah,
I
well,
got worried for a second there,
no,
bud.
no, I'm not counting on that. Okay, it's it's not so far off. He was born on May 14th in the year 1984. Spooky. Um,
84.
yeah,
Ew, I don't like that he's like the same age as my mom.
dude, people are fucking old. Keanu Reeves is like 50.
Yeah, he's in his 50s. It's insane to think that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Willem Dafoe, in No Way Home, from what I hear, he said that he would not reprise his role as Green Goblin if he wasn't allowed to do all of his own stunts. Like he said that he would not do it if he couldn't do his own stunts.
That's amazing. I'm just genuinely very proud of him for that.
Yeah. And he thoroughly enjoyed it from what I hear, which I'm very happy for. The dude who plays Doc Ock was like, I only did it for the money.
Oh yeah, he totally said that. That's awesome. But what the fuck? Mark named his child Maxima. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Ugh. I hate it.
Maximizing this dick in his mouth.
Great. Um, Do I want to leave that
No, like,
in?
seriously.
No.
No, like seriously though, like why would you name your child that? I'm judging him just like I judged Elon for naming his kid in a fucking equation.
Yeah. Elon Musk sucks, but I've probably already also said that. But
He's like the most meta suckiest billionaire.
he's just a tech bro, and he wants to fuck Mars. That's his goal.
Pretty badly.
He doesn't care about you. He wants to sell you a $40,000 Tesla so that one day he can escape this blue rock. So he can leave us and go be safe on
Hey,
Mars and go fuck Mars.
If he can find a way to terraform Mars, then
Mm.
I'll forgive him for his stupidity. But
That's the thing though, is he'll sell you on the idea that he can and indeed knows how to terraform Mars. When in actuality, he's gonna be doing just fine setting up his space colony there, so that he can,
okay, but like genuinely though, how would you terraform a planet?
um,
Very, very important question for our future civilizations.
I think it has to do with the like
Well,
like a
it all
mass
has,
hydrogenation of the atmosphere.
yeah, like we'd have to get so many different gases pushed onto Mars, but how the fuck would
Well,
we do that?
they hang on.
Because we need like a mix between hydrogen and like other shit that I'm really dumb and I don't know.
Oh,
We need lots of gases.
you need to increase atmospheric pressure. Wow.
Wouldn't that just happen by us adding a shit ton of gases to the atmosphere?
Um,
Like theoretically, wouldn't that work?
yeah, but I feel like the main thing is the development of them some way like on the planet. Maybe I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but It theoretically it's possible, but extremely difficult.
Yeah. Um.
Maybe one day Mars will be terraformed as a new planet for us to live on. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Not in our fucking lifetime though. Not in our
No.
fucking lifetime.
No. And in general, I'm not. I'm not putting my chips down on that one.
I'm putting my chips down on it within the next 10,000 years.
Yeah. You. I don't.
No, because, like, look, we've made as much progress as we have in the last 1,000 years.
Yeah.
So think
And
how
look
much
what.
progress
And look
we
what we
make
fucking
in...
did to our planet, dude.
I know, but, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, in 10,000 years, either we're all going to be dead or we will have expanded onto other planets.
Yeah. I don't know,
And, me,
dude.
and like, maybe we'll be able to make artificial gravity, but that's such a weird concept, and I don't even
No, you
think it's
can.
possible.
You can.
It is.
You just need a centrifuge.
Too difficult.
It's
For
literally
our...
it's just a ring. Just do a ring. Just make Halo. Just make a tiny Halo.
I hate the fact that it would literally just take a fucking huge ring to make artificial gravity.
It doesn't
Is it
even need a
really
huge ring.
artificial? Is it really artificial though? Like if you think
Oh,
about it,
okay. That is a thought. That
like I don't think it's definitely man-made gravity, but I don't think it's artificial gravity.
no, I think you could argue like either way, because like I think you can be like, no, this is artificial because it is due to a man-made structure that this gravity is taking place. But
Yeah.
also you could argue that like the properties with which this gravity is acting with are like inherent to physics. So the construction of something that can enact those physics isn't like artificial.
Yeah, because like you got to think about it. Everything has gravity. Like
That
we
that's
as humans.
that's not what I
Okay,
mean.
hold on.
That's true.
Let me. How did we
But
get? We're turning into a science podcast. We got to be careful with this.
okay.
Um. So what I'm trying to say is literally everything, anything that has mass has a gravity force. You know, some
Yeah.
sort of pull, or yeah, pull.
Mhm.
Um. So like theoretically, the objects that we'd use to create said artificial gravity would already have their own gravity. So we'd think of it as well as just strengthening its gravity.
No, stop it. That's not how it
uh,
works.
we could just make like a bunch of like miniature black holes.
Yeah, we can. We can make that. I picked one up from the gas station today.
Yeah, dude. It's the greatest source of gravity. It's black and black holes are fucking weird.
They are really fucking weird. Like
Like, yeah, something that could be literally the size of a golf ball could engulf a sun.
like Earth is pretty weird. Like the ocean depths are kind of funky strange.
That's for damn sure.
I think black holes kind of have us beat in terms of weird shit.
Like, their gravity is so strong, they bend light to
Like
such an extreme level.
imagine if there was like a plant on that would be like having a plant on Earth that like erased color or some shit.
Oh god, that'd be weird. Yeah, because, like, you gotta think about it. Black holes are so strong that if you were to get sucked into one, you wouldn't get to see what the inside of the black hole looked like because you'd already be dead by the time you got anywhere near it.
Mhm.
Its gravity is so strong you'd become a noodle.
Yeah. Spaghettification is pretty great.
Yeah,
And
it's terrifying.
and there should be something in music named after it, either a band or an album or maybe a song.
I agree. Can we talk about the fact though that there was that myth that your head would explode if you didn't have a helmet on in space?
Hmm. Why is that a myth again? It's because of the.
Yeah, I don't know
It's because
where it
of
originated.
it. I don't know how much of a myth it is. You might like swell because there's no pressure in space, so there's more like pressure on your like internals. So
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that you wouldn't swell, but I don't think your head would fucking pop.
no, I don't think your like skull fractures into a dozen pieces.
But I feel like before you'd even have the chance to start swelling, you'd probably just be frozen
Yeah,
by the
basically.
time anything would happen to you. You'd just be instantly frozen. It's
Yeah.
that fucking cold.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, pretty interesting. It is pretty much 12 o'clock. Holy.
Yeah. We've been rolling for a bit.
Yeah, no, we really have.
We're at an hour 20,
Nice.
which was surprising. I was hanging on there for a bit. Really like, who 43 minutes? Okay. Call it soon. No.
I love the fact that the shit just kept going on the second we started talking about science.
Yep, yeah.
Why is science the thing that gets us to start talking?
It opens up like room for weird thinking about this universe we live in as opposed
Yeah.
to shit talking Mark Zuckerberg for naming his kid with a name that's like he named that so hoping his kid would become a superhero.
100%. 100%.
Maxima.
Maybe what he's trying to do is create like a fucking super soldier serum or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna make my kid into a superhero. It's like,
Alright.
what the fuck?
Well, everybody, it's been fun, and after we will diligently investigate, the effects of Mark Zuckerberg and injecting his child with the super soldier serum as he has announced on Meta, but it's not Meta, it's Facebook, and don't let them fucking take that away from you.
The least meta thing.
So yeah, we shall return at some point. I say that it's probably not going to be over winter break.
Yeah, no, probably not.
And by then, like, not to be like pessimistic, but like maybe there'll be one before my birthday. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. This boy's turning 19. We gotta have one, at least. Just have like a birthday special for you.
Oh, I'd be honored. Okay.
I'm sure you would.
Yep.
All right.
Well, all, thank you for stopping by.
Sayonara.
We will see you next time.